Well, the drought monitor the last couple of weeks looking pretty barren. In fact, last week there was only about 1.5% of Kansas in the drought, and that was an abnormally dry category. This week, absolutely no drought to talk about in Nebraska or Kansas, and that is a rarity. And all the time we've been looking at the drought monitor, there's usually at least 1.5% out there like there was last week. So that is good news. We're ahead of the drought game. That could change all of a sudden if the rain in that spigot is ever turned off. But an unstable weather pattern in the week ahead makes it look like things could be a little moist here and there. Temperature-wise, we do see abnormally cooler conditions. The western southwest portion of Nebraska, roughly the western 2/3 of Kansas. Temperatures otherwise in eastern Nebraska and extreme eastern Kansas will be normal for this time of year. What about 3 months out then? Normal for most of Nebraska, all of Kansas, except the northern tier counties in Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, falling in line with what we were looking at last week, and that is above normal in the temperature category. And still that moisture flow, we're still looking at well above normal precipitation, especially southwest Kansas and basically the western 2/3 again there, southwest Nebraska and the Nebraska Panhandle. Otherwise, normal rainfall, just a little area where the heat's going to be on, where temperatures are moisture, I should say, in northeast Nebraska will be below normal. As far as 3 months then are concerned, most of Nebraska will see normal precipitation. Northeast Kansas normal, while well above over a big share of Kansas, nearly all of Kansas, and southwest Nebraska and the Panhandle as well. What about the week ahead? Temperatures really warm up. All last week, those temperatures were below normal for May. Now this week, we go above normal for May. And that instability out there. Chances for storms tomorrow, 30%, ramping up to 40% Tuesday night. Slight chances Wednesday. And then Thursday night rolls in, a 40% chance of storms at night, and then back down to about 30% next Friday. As you can see, the warm day tomorrow, temperatures average upper 70s, only slightly cooler on Friday, and that's really kind of back on track, closer to seasonal, with lows averaging in the 50s. Normal highs for the week ahead should be 74, lows 51. We're going to see averages around 78 for highs and 57 for lows. As we wrap up May, cast not a cloud till May be out. Be it early or be it late, May will bring the corn quake. That's the proverb, and that is your report this week. Join us again next week as we watch agriculture grow.
Don't go anywhere. There's a new possible designation for farm vehicles, and that's coming up after the break.